We founded Baotris to help small brands find audiences that would love their product. Specifically, we've always struggled with the agency model and how misaligned incentives are for brands to really get results from their marketing dollars. Often agencies would be paid regardless of the outcome. They aren't aligned with the brand's interest for the long term. And ultimately, they see every brand that they work with as just a number on a spreadsheet. We really wanted to work with brands that not only where we love the product, but where we were really excited about the founder's vision and ultimately what they were trying to achieve or change about the world with their brand. Our team comes from a background of not only deep data analysis, but large-scale marketing. My last startup was acquired by a company called Unity that basically was the lifeblood for video games across the world. And so we built analytics, supported an ad platform that had billions and billions of users, and we not only saw how the best game companies market, but we helped them expand beyond just doing paid marketing. And that was really important, as I'm sure you've seen iOS 14, all these privacy rules change the landscape for what brands are able to do when it comes to marketing and how effective traditional paid channels have, I guess, basically fallen. So as we took those processes and technology to help a broader swath of brands, we realized that using an agency model would not accomplish what we wanted to do, which is really be true long-term partners. And so it became important to us to be able to not only help brands achieve their media goals, but ultimately teach them and show them and put in the systems that would allow them to grow the brand sustainably over time, right? Because what we noticed was that even though a brand might benefit from the agency relationship initially, over the long term, frankly, the best person to be doing a brand's marketing is the brand itself, right? The founder, the people who know the product the best, the people who know the customers the best. So what we do is we want to position those people, your founding group, your brand manager, to be the ones to be able to not only construct the right marketing message, but to amplify it in a very cost-effective and efficient manner. How we work is by basically showing you best practices, doing it initially by ourselves, then together with you, running campaigns, integrating content calendars, really showing how each and every channel works, and then ultimately handing off the reins to you so we become more of a coach, so that you learn to fish for yourself. And we've seen the best results from brands who truly own their own marketing message, but were initially blocked because they didn't have the expertise or the manpower or understood analytics and data and how to use it at a level that the best brands that they're competing with were doing. But once we were able to arm them with that knowledge, with that understanding and expertise, we've seen those brands take off, and we become, their biggest cheerleaders on the sideline, watching them take off by building on the foundations that we put in place with them. So ultimately, we're looking to be partners. We're looking to be the first call that they make when there's something that needs to be fixed, or a new program or campaign or product thought that they have. We help them with that. But ultimately, we want to make sure that they and that you have the wherewithal and the ability to really build the brand in the way that you see fit. Because ultimately, it is that founder vision. It is that, product expertise. It is that industry knowledge that sets you apart, that as an indie brand makes you special. that makes customers want to come to you. And so being able to express that vision and being able to show people why your product matters and your service is different is something that's not only done best organically, best done in channels that you control, but best, it's also really important that ultimately you control how that message is put forth, where it's displayed, and have that control and integration with everything else that you're doing for your brand. We see a lot of parallels between how e-commerce is developing with video games, which is our background and expertise, and how marketing really starts with building a community. It starts with multiple touches, word of mouth. It starts with building the brand. And just like in video games where short-term Facebook ads that worked in the moment and that no longer work, we're seeing brands that are built for the long term be able to speak and be able to connect with their audiences in a way that is just hyper-personalized and multifaceted, multi-channel. And it is a tremendous challenge, right? It is something that not every brand knows how to do and has done well, but we do feel like, and we have shown, that we can work with founders and we can show them how to do that. We can demonstrate how it's done, and then we can help them take that knowledge and take it to the next level as they run the programs for themselves.